You know, my journey, my journey. Um, it was so short lived. I only did "Don't Stop Believing" and "Faithfully," and that's the last. Those the only two songs from this legendary band that I reacted to, and I felt so bad. I made it a point of mine to go back and click on a couple of those reactions and go in the comment section and double check some of the recommendations, and this immediately jumped out at me. This is called Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin'. uh just to hear the greatness of Steve Perry and his voice, I'm so excited to get back into Journey and hear some of the phenomenal music that again I didn't get a chance to hear. So we're going back. We're back at Journey, and it has a music video that says came out in 1979. So I'm actually really excited to see this as well. We'll do the song research afterwards. But let's get into this, man. Steve Perry, The Great Journey, Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin'. Let's go.
Said we try loving, touching, squeezing each other. When I'm alone, all by myself, your eyes with someone else. Loving, touching, squeezing each other. You're tearing me apart every day. You're tearing me apart. Oh, what can I say? You're tearing me apart.
Before we continue, I mean, Steve, I've never seen Steve like this. I know this is a completely different era, completely different time. Everything that we reacted to from Journey up to this point has been in the 80s. So the style and everything was completely different, but just seeing Steve with the tight leather pants, the open shirt, it just caught me off guard. That's one. Two, hearing his voice again is just, I mean, his voice is just phenomenal. One of the greatest voices that I've heard from anybody. It's a pleasure every time I get a chance to hear this man sing. And then once again, while all their songs kind of seem to be around women, again, everything that I've heard up to this point, this clearly has a more seductive feel, whereas Don't Stop Believing and Faithfully, it just had a little bit more of a innocence to it. This is, I mean, it's definitely living up to the song title. Definitely. This is different.
Tearing you
That's a vibe. That might be my new favorite Journey song. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on. I'm sorry. My coworker texted me. Let me reply to them. Yeah, again, if y'all didn't see my last reaction, well, not my last reaction, but one of my recent reactions where I typed a message to my coworker mid-reaction. Anyway, so unprofessional of me. Let me go do what I was doing. Touchin, Lovin, Squeezin. Oh, Lovin, Touchin, Squeezin. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is definitely probably my new favorite song by Journey. The vocal performance by Steve Perry, as always, was incredible, but this probably is my favorite. The only thing that was a little, like, I won't say it bothered me, was just abnormal, was the fact that the music drowned out the guitar. And, you know, once I was able to kind of like hone in on the guitar, it sounded great. But that's just really abnormal. I've never seen the music out drown the guitar like that. That kind of caught me off guard. But other than that, the song was incredible. Single in 1979 from the Evolution album, Columbia Records. Steve has songwriting credit. Number 16 on the Hot 100 that year, in November of that year. Number 12 in Canada, number 37 in New Zealand. Yeah, that's one hell of a song. And that being the only song from the 70s from Journey that I've heard, I would definitely love to hear more of their 70s work. I know they became like household names, for the 80s album, but this was incredible. I love this song. It was just good to hear Steve Perry's voice again, man. It really, really was. Again, I just don't think I've heard a voice like his from anybody. And so it was a real pleasure to hear his voice again. And so I definitely want to hear some more. I know I'm making this a quick reaction, but again, my coworkers are going crazy right now. So anyway, we're going to wrap this up, but y'all let me know, please. And this is for any band. If I miss a song, just, if you're subscribed to my Patreon, then more than likely I know about your request and I'll be getting to it soon. But if you're not, just keep spamming the request or the recommendation, and I'll get to it. I promise. At some point, I will. But the quickest way is to subscribe to Patreon, and I'll see it immediately. So, just the FYI. But I love y'all. I thank y'all. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time with Journey. Peace.